The tale of Galeana, the Wind Weaver of Petalspire. Long ago, in the heart of the Whispering Wilds, there stood a towering cliff crowned by an ancient, twisting spire of rock adorned with the most extraordinary flowers. These blossoms, called starlight petals, shimmered with hues that shifted between daybreak's pink and twilight's deep purple. The spire was known as Petalspire, and it was said to be a place where the winds carried secrets of the world. High above Petalspire, there lived a fairy named Galeana, the guardian of the winds. Galeana was unlike any fairy in the realms of magic. Her wings, delicate as morning frost, were painted with streaks of gold and turquoise, and her hair cascaded like streams of sunlight. She was born of a gust that danced through the mountains and the laughter of a child who had tasted their first scoop of ice cream. Galeana's gift was her connection to the wind. She could summon breezes to carry fallen leaves back to their trees, calm tempests before they reached the villages below, and even whisper forgotten tales into the ears of dreamers. But her greatest joy was weaving songs of the wind and petals. The people of the valley cherished Galeana. They left offerings of honeyed dew and woven garlands of wildflowers at the dwelling, praying for her blessings during seeding and germination seasons and her guidance during storms. In return, Galeana ensured the winds remained kind, the flowers bloomed in harmony, and the starlight petals never lost their glow. But not all winds are gentle, and not all stories are sweet. One fateful season, a jealous storm spirit named Zephyric grew envious of Galeana's power and the love she received. Zephyric, wild and untamed, had long sought dominion over the skies, but Galeana's gentle presence had always tempered his chaos. One stormy night, Zephyric descended upon Petalspire with a thunderous roar. His winds howled, threatening to scatter the starlight petals forever.
Why should you alone be adored by the winds?
Zephyric bellowed.
The skies belong to me now.
Unshaken, Galeana stood firm atop the spire, her orb in hand. The winds are free, Zephyric, she replied calmly, her voice carried by a gentle breeze. They belong to no one, not even you. With a furious gust, Zephyric unleashed his storm. The starlight petals swirled chaotically, their glow dimming as the storm raged on. Galeana's orb fell stilled as she struggled to protect the spire and its magical flowers. But the winds themselves remembered Galeana's kindness. The breezes she had once nurtured returned, weaving around her like loyal friends. Together, they formed a protective barrier around the spire, shielding it from Zephyric's fury. Realizing his tempest was no match for the united winds, Zephyric roared in frustration and vanished into the night, his storm dissipating into soft rain. As the first light of dawn touched Petalspire, Galeana picked up her orb and summoned a breeze of renewal. The starlight petals shimmered once more, their colors brighter than ever. The winds, now stronger and freer, whispered through the valley, carrying Galeana's song of peace. From that day on, Galeana became known not just as the Wind Fairy, but as the protector of the petals. Her tale spread far and wide, reminding all who heard it that even the wildest storms could be tamed with kindness, unity, and the unyielding power of the winds. And so, Petalspire stood tall, a beacon of hope, with Galeana's song forever carried by the breeze.